Hello, DJ TMNT here, and today we will be opening the final World of TMNT Tales of the TMNT figure, and technically the last Mutant Mayhem character from Playmates. I might get more online, but as in terms of the new figures that Playmates is releasing, in a sense, these are the final ones, and this is my final new Playmates figure from this year. So here's Antrax. It's cool. Then again, the back. Barcode. This is the last figure. I just want to see because again, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. 8 little zip ties you gotta cut through to get through this figure. They have so many, and it's always hard to cut them. Especially when you have to get in between the figure to cut them. It's very hard. Here's Antrax. We're gonna look at the accessories first. He comes with like a little club. Here's the one that Rocksteady came with, and here's the one that Antrax came with. But yeah, Antrax has a smaller version of the big club we got from Rocksteady, and it's more like, instead of like oranges brown, it's more of like a brown. It's like a good club, okay. And then I think these are also from the retro figure, but you get like a little ball and a chain. Look at Chrome Dome compared to this. Like you can tell this is more shiny than Chrome Dome, or like there's some parts on Bishop that are more shiny, but like it's not really. The theory is because these are the last figures, they put more effort into them because they had more budget to spend. These they're not articulated, but the pieces here, the antenna can move. It has good head swivel. It's on a ball joint, so you can move it pretty well. That classic good figure smell when they come out of the package. I love the head sculpt. That's just such a detailed head. Ball joint you can see. I'm not gonna take it out now, but it's cool. His back of his head kind of looks like a butt. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I like the purple color scheme on him. I always like it, the little kind of like, it looks like an armor piece that he has in the show. I always like that design. And again, I saw in a review that these are articulated. So yeah, you can move the extra legs here up and down. Scumbug had like extra legs, but you couldn't really, or extra arms, but you couldn't really do that with Scumbug. So I'm happy you're able to articulate these the extra limbs. They are bigger, so it is cool. Alright, these little armor pieces here as well. I like the sculpt overall. I kind of saw that and I thought there was wrist swivel, but nope, nothing. I thought there was, but nope. I like, is it green? Oh, that's cool. Again, like Scumbug, let me show you. Like Scumbug has arms, but they don't move, they're just molded. But also like Scumbug, you can see it has like a color grading, so it's dark purple, but then it transitions to like a light purple. Same thing with Antrax, instead of like it's more of a gray, and it kind of transitions into like a green. There's also a few scratch marks. I don't know how those got there, so that's interesting. This is a new figure. Antrax code, by the way. This might be my favorite. Like, I keep saying each figure is my new favorite sculpt. Also, oh, the tail. I like how all the figures' tails are articulated. That's cool. Can move a little bit. I love like the molding and the paint on there too. Playmates almost never like paints all these details. Again, the legs move. I didn't expect there to be knee articulation, and there isn't. No ankle either. There are foot pegs. But yeah, this is the closest we're gonna get to like a freaking Repo Mantis from Rise, or the Rollerblade Praying Mantis from the Mutants Unleashed video game that both of them got canceled. So this is like the closest we're gonna get to like a. It's not a mantis, but it's an ant, which I think is cool. There's the back. But here he is all with the boys. I wish we got Worm. Again, we were missing Worm and the Omega Mutant. I do, however, have a custom Worm. Here's like the prototype design for him, so I could make him as a custom if you want, but we'll see. But yeah, this is the final figure from Playmates. That's like a new character. So I want to see. This is cool though. I like this. Okay, I did take off the head. So there he is. Looks cool. He looks nice. I like it. He's cool. He's fun. Like, a lot of the characters are like bulky, but like this one's pretty slim, so I like that, except for like the little ant thing on the back. Again, I wish it came with like the little critters. Like, it came like a little mini ant. That was supposed to happen, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has 10 points of articulation. Not bad. Again, at Toy Fair when I saw him back in 2025, he was pretty small, so I couldn't really tell what he looked like. But happy to know how much detail's in him. His long antenna. I thought they were his eyebrows for a moment, but then I realized he has like eyebrow detailing. I thought he was a girl in the show, but I guess that's not the case. That was back when I first saw like the trailers and stuff. But yeah, I like it has like armor on the arms, and this piece, it's cool. I love when like all the mutants got like original like armor pieces and stuff like that. Like different design quirks unique to them. Like Scumbag has like the Hawaiian shirt. Same with Genghis. It has like the vest, like, you know, different stuff like that. I like how the pinchers are able to be articulated. That's also a plus. And yeah, I like this. I love this. This is probably my favorite one to pose. I like this. I love Antrax's design in the show. Again, I think it should be pretty easy to put the accessories in. I lost the ball and chain, so I gotta find that. But yeah, it's pretty easy. Not as hard as I would have thought. Every figure has this. Like, I wish there was more articulation. So look how the arm is. Like, if the hand was able to move like this, that'd be good. But like, it doesn't. There's no wrist articulation, which is why it doesn't look as good as it should. But okay. Up here, he's 4.5 inches. That's a good height. 4.5 to 5 inches is a pretty decent height. I like that. Here's Donnie. He looks good to the turtles. I like that. Yeah. And put it onto his leg. Chain part is pretty pliable, but this part, it's pretty hard. His tail also comes up, so on a peg like this. So that's cool. Which one's my favorite? I've been liking Scale Tail a lot recently. I don't know. Cause like the extra detail's cool. I like the design I like the most when I first saw the design. I think it was Scale Tail. At least the show, because they had leaked figures a year before, so I didn't really have much to go off of. However, I liked Antrax as well. In terms of design, I think it's Antrax. In terms of posability, my favorite's Walzar. And I like these two as well. Again, Toka's nothing. He's decent. I like the action feature. I don't hate any of these guys. These are cool. And in terms of paint, that also goes to Walzar, because like the ooze, the eye, the teeth. Each tooth is painted, so that's good. All these details. Same with Scale Tail. Like, Scale Tail has also very similar decent paint. Toka does too. He's pretty decent. But yeah, Antrax. Oh my gosh, those look so cool. Having the gang back together, confronting Donnie. I'm sad we didn't get figures for the Night Ninja arc or the Big Muck arc, like Muckman and Scratch. Mattel, I am begging you, please give us those figures. At least. Probably won't, but I'm hoping, man. A man can hope, right? You can't necessarily get him in too much. I wish they had ankle and wrist articulation for Antrax, but can't get him. You can kind of get him like this. Yeah, like a little bit. Can't get him in many poses, again, because of the lack of ankle and wrist articulation, but you can get him in a good enough pose. Like, that one's not bad. It's sad. This is going to be my last time reviewing a original Mutant Mayhem character. Still going to find maybe the Mix and Match figures I still have to find. I have to get Mix and Match Wingnut, so that's going to be the next figure I get, hopefully. Mix and Match Mega Mutant, and then the Winter figures. After that, though, I'm done with Playmates. And then we'll move on to Mattel, because that's where we're going with the basic figures. Unless, Playmates, please invite me to your office. I want to see Night Ninja, Leo, Muckman, Scratch, High School Leo and Donnie, the canceled Mutant Baby Tots, like all those characters. I want to see them in person. That would be so cool. Oh no, I give Antrax a 8.9 to 9 out of 10. I just wish these had articulation. I do like the color grading. That's cool. We don't see that a lot. I also like how like Antrax and Scale Tail are purple, kind of because like it's Donnie's arc. I don't know if that was intentional, but that's cool. But yeah, I like him. You can get him in some pretty decent poses if you try. Like, there's a decent one I got him in right there. But yeah, that's Antrax, the final new Playmates figure from World of TMNT. You had a good one for 37 to 40 years, Playmates, and I wish you luck with your other brands. I like the Power Ranger stuff, Monsterverse, pretty decent. I don't collect those lines, but I look at them in the store when I look at the turtle stuff, and I'm like, okay, those are cool. And other stuff they have. But, yeah, pretty decent. I like all of these. My favorite one might be Antrax. I don't know if it's a recency bias, but I like Antrax a lot. You know what? No, Walzar. Walzar, because I like the skull accessory. I use that for Muckman. I like the paint. And he had the most articulation. Again, he might not have stood if he had, like, ankle articulation, but he had wrist articulation. Everybody had wrist articulation. Well, I guess Toka kind of didn't, but, like, I just wish we got that for Antrax, because he's such a cool sculpt. But yeah, the monster mutanimals from the island arc are complete, except for Worm, sadly. R.I.P. Worm, but Cool. I didn't even know. I don't even think we were gonna get a worm figure to begin with because I didn't see it at Toy Fair. But yeah, Playmates, you did a good job these 4 years, and I wish you luck on what you have ahead. Oh, I didn't even realize the packaging ripped. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, I wish you luck, Playmates, and thank you for giving us figures for Turtles all these years, for 2012, Rise, the Bay movies, Tails, Me Mayhem, 80s, 2003, 90s movies, 80s show, everything, man. But until next time, DJ TMNT out. Antrax, tell 'em out. Bye.